All right, this is going to be the part 2 video of did I lose my strength transitioning to total gym home-based workouts coming off the gym where I was using barbells and heavier weights and stuff like that. I did a part 1 video, which I'll link down below, where I was talking more about my upper body. So here you guys will see me, what my results were when I got a chance to mess around with some squats and deadlifts. Just like the last one, I'll kind of showcase some stuff in the front end, which is just some of the exercises I've been doing for over a year at home, predominantly with the total gym. A lot of it, I only started using the resistance bands maybe the last 3 or 4 months, but a lot of the total gym or my old Weider Ultimate Body Works was just some very, very simple stuff. My Weider Ultimate Body Works had those resistance bands, so I did that. I certainly did some body weight stuff and maybe a little bit of free weight stuff with some resistance bands, you guys will see, but 75+% has always just been total gym. And I'd say my leg stuff definitely gets more of a back seat compared to the upper body. My leg days, even though I try and do at least 2 days of legs, I'll be honest, I definitely have been, not really worried too much about them. Maybe I should be, but definitely not. It's been, basically, I'm sure they've lacked in strength, but I'm happy with just what you can say leg development or overall how I feel and function with my legs. So that's kind of how I feel about that. You're seeing some single joint stuff with these ankle attachments, which I can link those down below as well. But I rarely even do those. I'll do a lot of just like little fun stuff like this. And my Weider Ultimate Body Works had some resistance bands, but a lot of times I will load on some resistance bands. If I do some resistance bands workouts, they look like this. I've kind of been the last month or two haven't been doing as many standalone resistance band exercises, but a lot of times if I was in the past doing leg exercises, the resistance bands were great. I certainly at the beginning of like early 2020 was doing some heavier dumbbell stuff, but even this I've kind of slacked on. I kind of just attach it, and once in a while I'll throw them in there at various points. I said the last couple months haven't even really touched the heavier weights, the dumbbells. And then I've said before, I even count my row machine workouts as kind of part of leg day, as they are very much a leg driven workout. And right here you're just going to see me kind of warm up with the barbell. I would say my technique, as far as how everything felt when I was doing it, felt very comfortable, even though I didn't touch it for a long time. That muscle memory was still there. I kind of mess with high bar, and you're seeing me go into some more of a low bar squat. In the past, I would always kind of mess around with both different forms at different periods of time. My strength before, like I'd say in 2019, I was like around 405, more than 405, nothing crazy in strength. But then toward the end of 2019, it was around 315. I mentioned in the last video I had like a hip injury, not an injury, just my hip was kind of bothering me, so I didn't do as much heavy squatting. So my max squat wasn't that high to begin with anyways. But doing these first couple of sets at 135 felt fine. But then right here, this is where it gets interesting, guys. Strength-wise, this felt light, just unracking it. But I already started feeling like an intense like tightness, or like a muscle stretch or soreness at the bottom of my butt to the upper part of my hamstrings. And when I put 225 on, again, when I unracked the bar, it felt fine. Like there's no problem, I can do a few reps here. But right when I did the first set, you'll see I have to rack it. It was intense soreness, like instant soreness. Never had that before. And it's a Tuesday as I'm recording this. This was a Friday workout, and I'm still sore. So I think it says something that, I think my neuromuscular just strength was still there. My muscles were not used to getting that low again with that heavy weight coming out. It literally felt like I just instantly kind of ripped it. So I had to sack the squat. I couldn't do any more weight because I could not shrug that off. So I went to something like a deadlift where I don't have to go as low. And that was fine, even though I was kind of feeling it here. So I'm doing some warm-up sets at 135. I forgot to hit the record button as I was warming up, so unfortunately you just see me jump right to 315. And 315 actually felt fine. Definitely, I think I do 6 repetitions here. This felt like, really no problem, which again, I'll take that from someone who, I literally didn't lift anything heavy, guys. Again, no heavy barbells, no heavy dumbbells. This whole over a year, only basically total gym stuff, my row machine, and like I said, once in a while doing some of the heavier dumbbell stuff because I've been kind of slacking on that. Then I put on some more weight. I do 4. This is 365, and this felt fine for a rep or 2. And I feel like I could honestly have done 405, but honestly, what I felt like was more the iffy part wasn't my legs or my back. It was like my pelvic floor, like your abdominals. I just felt like those muscles right there did not feel like they were very strong at this point, like I weren't as trained. So I didn't want to push any luck. I was happy enough with that. I personally felt like if I really wanted to, I could have busted out a 405, maybe one set. So that was it, guys. I could say more or less on this. I'll do a future video kind of doing a commentary on that. Just wanted to showcase the results. Any questions, comments, feedback about this video, definitely let me know. But that's just kind of the results of You know, what happened when I tried to do a squat session, a deadlift session, that's where I was after this over a year training with the Total Gym. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.